Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video. This is the new video, the Fiio DM13 from Fiio themselves, and you can see it right there. I'm very happy to get this device because I ordered it. I ordered this back in the middle of September, but there was some hardware or software issues with the silver version, which they had put up on their website, and it said there was going to be a big delay, and they kept saying, oh, it'll be next week, and eventually I got an email just to say, look, the silver one is not going to be sold now. There's some issue with it, but we can send you the black one. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll take the black one. It's fine. Absolutely no problem. But they sent me the standard version and not the Bluetooth version. So it's very confusing to read the instructions inside the box here, and I'll be going through some of that in a little moment. But I have to say, in terms of the device, I've been using it for 24 hours, okay? So I haven't been using it for a couple of days, but I've been using it for 24 hours, and I'm so happy with it. But I'm going to go through the actual device itself. So actually, it says black here, which is fine. I know it's a silver picture, and then it also says Bluetooth and all these details about Bluetooth. So you would assume that's the Bluetooth version, but no. I think the box, something was changed within the box itself, but this is it. So let's open up the box and let's see what we have in here. I've been reading a lot about this stuff over the last little while, and I have to say, so far I've been hearing really good things, so I wanted to get one, and I just wanted to see what it was like. So let's have a look here. I'm trying to put it upside down, which doesn't help. Okay, so let's have a look what's in the box. Okay, and this is what you get, your quick start guide. Okay, so you can read through it. Now, a lot of it's in Chinese, and some of it is a little bit confusing when you translate it into English, so you really need to just read through it carefully, because some of it didn't really make sense to me. But anyway, they've done their best with it, I suppose. Okay, so let's have a look at what's in the box here. So you get your cable, so a few cables in here, and they're just basic cables, USB-C, and helps you charge the device. But you probably need your own USB-C charging cable anyway. I think that a standard one will fit here. So this is it here. This is your device. This is it, the Fiio DM13. So it's in the black version, and one would assume it's the Bluetooth version, but it does turn out it's not Bluetooth at all, which is very confusing. But I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go along. So let's go and look at what's on the actual device itself. Okay, so you have your power button. You have your play and pause, you have your previous, you have your fast forward to the track. Now, if you keep your finger on those two buttons, it'll speed through the disc, so you can actually fast forward through the disc itself. And you have your volume up and your volume, your volume up and your volume down. And then you have this little menu system. So when the disc is inserted and the disc goes in there, you can actually just look at the little, if you want to play the next track or play in a random selection, that's what that little button does there. Okay, so it's very much like the Sony Discman. That's your little thing there. So actually, if we just do that here, let's open it there, and that opens it inside, and you can see obviously you're not supposed to touch that there. We're always warned not to touch the laser, but inside it's very much like what a Discman used to look like inside. And then on the back itself, you have all these particular connections. So you can put in slightly bigger headphones there, and then your regular headphone jack will fit in there too. And then we have your USB. You can record. You can actually record. You can save your disc song into a WAV format onto USB, and this is electronic shock protection, on and off, so the disc doesn't skip. But actually, while I was using that yesterday, even when it was off, it didn't skip. Even when you shook it a little bit like that, it still didn't skip. So this is really strong. Actually, when you switch it on, it definitely doesn't skip, that's for sure. Your power in, and then you have your desktop mode. So if you switch that on, the device itself switches off and then connects onto your PC or whatever. That's how that's all for. And again, in terms of doing, so that's where your headphone jacks go in there. So it's two different types of headphone jacks, one for a slightly larger one, and then you got the small one. There's a bit of tape on there as well. So in terms of doing the sound test, I don't have a disc that has non-copyright music on it, which is a bit disappointing, I suppose. But I did listen to it yesterday, and in terms of highs, mids, and lows, the music is well balanced. The volume goes up to, I believe, 50. So when volume goes up to 10, it actually goes up to 50. So I have it on around 28, 30, which is a nice sound. In terms of the Bluetooth, I don't know what that's like. Maybe when this one goes back and I get the Bluetooth version, I'll be able to do a little update on that. But I would imagine it's pretty much the same. Your headphone jack, you won't be using the headphone jack at all. You'll just be you'll be using Bluetooth. It's heavy. It's a little heavy. There's a bit of weight in it. It's well made. It's not cheap plastic, and I would highly recommend it, to be honest. If you like CDs and you like a little bit of retro and vintage type machines like this, I think it's something worth getting and investing in. It comes in at around €180, I think, on the Fiio website. But so far I've been very happy with it, and we played a disc. So I'm actually going to put a disc in, okay? So I'm actually going to put something in here. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can get a disc and put it in. It's at least spin it, and you can see it spinning. So there are some versions that have a clear, the top part on the top part here is clear, so you can actually see the disc spinning. So you have a choice on the website, but some of those aren't available, which is a bit weird. So let's have a look, and we'll put a disc in. Okay, so we're going to pick. It's a new one I got. Okay, so 1988, the music of 1988. Okay, so let's put that in. So this just goes back like that, and then you put the disc in very simply, and then you close that over, and then you will see on the screen here, if we turn it on, see, and look at the proper. Yeah, there we go. So it comes on and just says "Hello, Fiio," and that it doesn't have it doesn't read the song titles, so your song titles won't come up. It'll just say song 1 or whatever, song 2. That would be a nice little thing. So you can see it there. And actually, if I just press that one on the right, you can just see what comes up. Repeat 1, repeat all, repeat random, and then just off. So again, you can just skip through the tracks. Battery 3, what's that now? Battery 3, pre-out. Oh, it's just giving you all the different connections at the back. So you see it. And that's D mode off. So you can actually just flick on to the next song. You can just see there. And it's on volume 29. That's what V29 means. So that's it. That's the Fiio DM13. It's available to buy on the Fiio website. Just make sure when you're ordering it that you get the Bluetooth version. Or if you just want the standard version, make sure you know it's standard, because it's a little bit confusing on the website. So just be aware of that. So I'm just going to put this down for 1 second while we look at that. And I'm just going to show you here the instructions. Now, I don't know whether it's just me, but I just found the instructions a little bit confusing. So where's the part about? I'm just going to look for a part here on Bluetooth, because I literally thought I had the Bluetooth version. So you can see here, right? There's a part there where it says next track button. Short press to switch to the next track. Hold to fast forward. If the device is a Bluetooth version, hold the next track button to clear Bluetooth pairing. I've done all that, but it didn't work. So clearly I have the standard version. And then you just have other notes as well. See, it mentions Bluetooth. Look, see, it actually mentions Bluetooth. Again, look, it's all Bluetooth mentioning here. Yeah. And on the device, on the actual box, let's see here, mentions Bluetooth. So I was clearly given the wrong one, but we'll try and sort it out with customer service. I think they're based in Bulgaria, and they were very nice. The man I was talking to was very nice, so hopefully we can get it all sorted. Okay, hope you enjoyed my video. Make sure you subscribe. Talk to you soon. Any questions or comments, just leave them there.